Hi developers, welcome back to Code Step by Step. My name is Anil. This is the ninth part for React, Redux and Saga tutorial series. Here we will learn that how we can add more feature to our product like remove to cart and empty cart. So you know that till now we have only one feature, add to cart, and whenever we are clicking over here, items are adding in our cart. That is great. But let's say we want to add more features like remove to cart and empty cart. For that we have to create more actions and reducer. So I'll tell you that how we can create more actions, reducer, and we need some buttons, and how we can update the cart count whenever we are just removing the items from cart and empty cart. So we will go all these things inside only that video. So now you may have a question that for add to cart we made 4 videos, right? We just divided it in the 4 part. First we created the store, then we create the action, then a reducer, and then we get the data inside the header. So how we can create 2 features in a single video? See, that time I told you about only one part of a flow in a single video. Like I create separate video for action and reducer and store and all, right? But now you already know about these features, so I don't need to explain anything. So I directly just write the code quickly and just create a new feature. And this is the, you can say that, good feature of Redux. Once your Redux is set up, after that everything is very easy for you, right? So now let's see the points of this part. We have to make more actions and reducers for these two you can say that features, and we have to add two more buttons, and then we will connect these 2 buttons with the actions and reducer. Then we will update the data inside our cart, and after that our video will be done. So now let's start with the creating some 2 more buttons. So let's this is our main node. Just one more thing, guys. For a moment we are just making add to cart and remove to cart with the static data, but from next part we will play with the saga and we will call APIs, and after that in upcoming video you will see that we have a proper item here for add to cart and from remove to cart, and we can search the item from here and data will come from the API and all, right? So that will be a huge project, so don't miss anything. And now let's see how we can proceed with that part. So first of all I am just creating 2 more button, and I am adding here div so that I can just take button in the next line. So let me copy it and paste it, and let me change the name also, like remove from cart and empty cart. For a moment we just change the name, but the feature is same. Once you will just click on the any button, you will find that just item are adding only, right? So now what we need to do here, I have to create a remove to cart action. So let me just copy the first one so that we can save the time, and just simply put here remove to cart. And with the same way we have to create a constant also for remove from cart. Oops, let me just copy this constant with the string value, and here we can import it. So let me put here remove from cart. All right, so now we can just import this item from action, and we don't need this complete product, we need only name. And when we play with the dynamic data with API, that time we will use here ID, right? So now whenever we will just click on add to cart, you can see that we are able to call remove to cart action. So let's see is it working fine or not, and let me change this console.log also. So if I just click on the remove to cart, you can see that remove to cart iPhone our product name, right? Alright, so action is ready. Now we have to work on reducer. So we can just simply copy this reducer to save the time again, and we can make a case like for a moment we have add to cart. So let's just remove to cart, make one more case, and this is the console, so that we can check everything is working fine with the console. And here what we need to do here, we can remove one item from cart, right? So you may think that, so let's say we have 20 items in our cart, so which item we are removing? For a moment we don't have much data, so we will remove last one. But when we will play with the APIs, we will remove the data with the help of specifically ID. So now let's just simply put here data dot length equal to data dot length minus 1. So what it will do, it will just minus the data length by 1, and last item will be removed from here, and we don't need any action item here to add it, so that should work fine. So because whenever we'll just call this remove item from cart, one item will be removed from our cart. And now you can see that if I have, let's say, 5 items, and if I just click on the remove item, one item is actually removing at a per click, right? So let's say we have 20, 30 or lots of item in our cart, so we want to clear them on a single click. How we can do that? For that we have to make one more flow for empty cart, right? So let me create an action again. So let's say my action name is empty cart, and we need one more constant again. And here we go. Now we can import it in our action empty cart, right? And let's call this function from our main.js file on empty button click. Empty cart, and we don't need any data because we will remove all items, so we don't need any specific ID or anything, and we don't need data there also. The same way we don't need data there also. And now let's get back to the reducer and let's make one more case. And what I'm putting here, empty cart condition, empty cart console, and here simply let's put here data is empty. And now let's see what's going on. Alright, so let me add here some items in our cart. So let's say we have some items and I just removed one by one, but now I want to remove all of them while on a single click. So I just click on the empty cart and you can see that data is 0 here. So that's the way that how we can just clear the item on a one click. Now interview question. So let's say we have 3 items in our cart, right? And I just removed one by one. On a 0 everything is working fine, but now item is 0, and again if I just try to remove anything, it just give a invalid array length. That is an error inside our DevTool console, and we have to remove it. So what we can do here, we can check that if our data dot length is actually present, that means this is more than 1, then it should remove, otherwise it should be a empty array, right? Now this array will be removed. So let's say I just added some item, remove some item, 0, and now there should be no error in a console, and here we go, there is a no error. So that's the way that how we can remove items from array. If you have any kind of confusion, any doubt, you can ask me in the comment box, and from next video we will start working on Saga, and there's a lots of interesting videos and feature will become. It's like a complete e-commerce front end with the help of React, Redux and Saga. So stay tuned, and thank you for watching this video.